Greetings, gang. All right, sitting out in the garage, as you can tell. I'm in the middle of working, as you can see all the mess behind me. Still working on this thing. I'm hoping to be done this week. But I'm a little short on material at the moment, so I got to wait till I can go get that from the store, and I'll get the rest of the ceiling finished, and I get the trim work done, and yada, yada, yada. But you can see the greenhouse behind me, and it is full of plants like crazy. And if you look over my shoulder here, you will see a whole bunch of solo cups. These things, right? And Mrs. P and I have been transplanting a lot of our seedlings from our seed trays into solo cups, like most of you do, or even if you just start growing into these things, you're golden. The issue comes when it's time to haul them all outside and start putting them in the garden, right? And if you've ever done this before, you're like me, it's like, okay, what can you hold? Maybe 6, 3 in each hand, and you're walking along. I got 96 green pepper plants. I got 75 banana pepper plants. God knows how many flowers, Marconi peppers. We haven't even got to transplanting tomatoes. Mrs. P's got the whole back patio filled with cabbages and other flowers and yada, yada, yada. Okay. A lot of stuff that we've got to move around. Running around back and forth 6 at a time is A, a lot of work, and B, a lot of wasted time walking back and forth. So I did what any good prepper would do and figured out a solution with some trash I have laying around the house. So let me show you a little solution I have for hauling a bunch of these around and not wasting a ton of time. All right, so moving over here, and I'll show you what I got here real quick. So flip this. What I've got is a piece of Luan 1/4-inch plywood that is left over from me trimming out the yard or the garage here. So what I'm doing is this, and I am drilling 3-inch holes in here. All right. So let me show you kind of how this works real quick. So what I've got is a 3-inch hole saw, kind of like something an electrician would use, or how you cut a hole in a doorknob or for a doorknob. I got a 3-inch saw. Why? Because a cup will fit nice and neatly in the hole. So what I've done, and I'm going to move this down so you can see what I'm doing here. All right. And there's where I am at this point. So I've got my measurements right. What I'm doing is I'm going 4 inches on center from each hole. That'll give me my mark right there. And then it's just a matter of running the saw right through and pulling out a plug. Now, I've got 2 pieces here. I cut it in half, so I've got a 3-foot, because I used some of this, 3-foot by 4-foot square of plywood, and I've got 2 of them, so I'm making 2 at the same time. So let me move this around a little bit, and I'll show you basically what the purpose of it is. All right, so there's your general idea of what will happen. The cups sit in the holes about halfway down the cup, and then there's a decent gap in between them, so there's strength, so it's not going to snap. But this way, when I'm done, I figure, what have I got? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll probably out of this 3x4 sheet be able to put in 54 cups, okay? That's quite a bit of moving around. A lot better. What, 9 trips times 6? Yeah, okay, that saves me a lot of walking back and forth. So that's this idea. So let me kind of take it to another step, but I'm going to move. Okay, back over here where I don't have to hold the camera in my hand. I can put it up on the tripod. So I know what people are going to say, but Pinball, I don't have 54 plants to move around or whatever. Sure. Nobody says you got to do it at this scale. I mean, I'll give you an easier. Make one that's, say, 2 foot by 3 foot, or not even 1.5 feet by 2 feet. That, say you can get 8 holes put in it. Drill a couple of holes in the center, put a piece of string in there, make a handle, make 2 of them, okay? Now what do you have? Now you can carry one person with the handle, 16 plants at once? Not a bad idea there, okay? It's just another way to take trash that you have around the house, leftover Luan that I have no use for, okay, or no construction use for it. What can I do with this? What problem do I have to solve? And what is going to save me time, effort, and potentially money? Okay, how's it going to save you money? Okay, I can't give you a real good answer on that one. All right, but it's going to save me time and effort from not walking back and forth, and I can get more of my plants in faster because I'm not tracking them down. Okay, like I said, even if you're got a smaller garden and you're only taking 16 plants out, I hope to God nobody's planting 16 tomato plants, because that's like nearly as many as I have between all 3, or well, that's two of the 3 tomatoes I have to do that. So carry out your 4 pepper plants and your 4 tomato plants and your 4 cabbage plants and your 4 sets of, I don't know, pick something, calendulas or whatever you're planting out there. And now you can walk out there with it all at the same time. It's the way I look at it, guys, is, like I've said many times, never throw out lumber, okay? You're always going to find a reason to save it. There's an easy way to make a plant carrier that is super simple. I mean, Christ, all you need is a power drill and a hole saw. I mean, go to Walmart and get a hole saw, just a 3-inch saw, and you're good. We all plant in solo cups anyway. Give the kids a project, okay? If got young kids, here's a chance to teach the young kids about how to use a drill, what a hole saw is, how to use it, give them a chance to do it where they're not drilling a hole in a door and they can't screw it up. If they screw this up and they're 1 inch off, who cares, okay? It's simple little things like this, trash to treasure, like the playlist that I'll put this on, where you can take leftovers and junk that you have and make it useful. When I'm done with this, what am I going to do? I'm going to hit it with some of the same sealer that I'm hitting on all the wood in here, okay, to waterproof that piece of wood. And gee, then if I get it wet, I don't rot the wood. Is it going to last forever? No, okay. Will it last me 4, 5, 6 years at least? Sure, okay. I may expand on this. I may put handles on each side or something like that so it's easier to carry. If I've got some extra scrap 1-bys around here or whatever, yeah, I'll do it. But take some of the junk that you have and figure out how to repurpose it and make it into something that's useful. There's a scrap piece of plywood. God knows you can find those on the side of the road, okay? Make something, make it useful, have a little bit of fun, make a video out of it, who knows? But I know we all use solo cups. I thought this would be something worth sharing. If you like it, great. If you don't, like I say many times, take what you like, leave the rest. There's just an idea for you, but I thought I'd share. And you guys wanted to see the greenhouse. And so there it is, running full blast and having a ball. So have a good one, y'all. Pinball out.